Hi there folks, welcome back to my channel. It's me again. Wherever you're watching this, on your iPad, on your iPhone, whatever it may be, this is volume 1 of my video series from Burnley to Germany.
And this is me. It's the 26th, it's 12:15.
With this video I just want to talk about a little story that happened back in the day. I want to take you back to 1992, 1993. It was like a year before I arrived in Germany. Before I auditioned for Pink Cream 69, and the rest is history. I was then in Germany for like 20 something years. And I used to go in a bar called the Carlton. Let's go there tonight. It's Friday night. Let's go down to the Carlton on Standish Street. Amazing place, full of rockers, independent people, industrial people. We always had a really good night. You know, I even played there with my band, Sixsmith, back in the day. That's where it all started. That's where we, you know, the whole thing started with being on stage. And then I would then audition for other bands. I used to go in there and there was this guy called Paddy, right? And he always used to say to me, "Hey Dave, like the band, I like what you're doing, but you need to go to Germany." And I was like, yeah, that's great, man. You know, I can go to Germany, but I don't have a passport. I didn't have any money back then. In the UK, we didn't have ID cards. You had your driving license or something like that, but you needed to order a passport and then you could travel. I didn't even have a passport. I was 22 and maybe 21, something like that, 91, 92. And, you know, I need to get a passport. And he said to me, you got to go to Germany. He's been to Germany many times for whatever reason. And there's music everywhere, on every corner. And the German people really appreciate music. And I was like, yeah, great, you know, but it's not going to happen. I don't have any money or whatever. So I'd go home, and then like a few weeks later, I'd go to the Carlton again. Great night. And I'd see Paddy and he'd say, hey, you know, what are you doing here, man? And it just went on for weeks, months even. And it got to the point where it was just sort of getting on my nerves in a way. I was like, what's this guy doing? He always comes up and says, I got to go to Germany, you know. The time came when he was gone. You know, I didn't see this guy anymore. And, you know, a few years later, I was standing on the street in Germany. I'd auditioned for Pink Cream 69. I was living in Germany, in Karlsruhe. I was registered, we'd done the whole bit, you know. And I'm still on this street, the main walking street in Germany, Karlstrasse or something like that. I looked around and then I thought, holy shit. I remembered the whole story with Paddy. It was so weird. It was kind of like I'd forgotten it. And here I was in Germany. Like he said, I got to go to Germany, and without even realizing it, you know, I'd auditioned for Pink Cream 69. It was all put in place. It was all set up, man, you know. And then I would spend like 22 years in Germany, and now I'm in the Netherlands. That's part 1, volume 1, from Burnley to Germany. Stay tuned. Thanks for listening, people.